Gemini, welcome to Unfold Your Soul and to the Costa Rican Jungle as well. Interesting for you, this new moon happening in your 12th house. It is a quite mysterious house. Maybe this can bring in for you some interest in your past lives, in your psyche, in things that you didn't really look at before. At the same time, Venus is there in your sign for 4 months. What a journey for you is it? When Venus joins your sun, you can be watching also if you're Gemini moon, Gemini ascendant, but there's going to be some love infused in who you truly are. So let's see how all of this works out for you. This is your reading for end of April all through May, Gemini. And I'm using the Cosmic deck and I'm using the Classical Riders deck and then some Oracle cards from Venice for you. Okay, I think we're good to go. Interesting. Cards got mixed up, so I feel like... Okay, we come into this reading. Interesting. So you're working at something. You've been working at something. You've been creating something. Now with this new moon in your 12th house, we're going to have your new moon a month from now. So that's going to be another new year for you, a new start. So you've been working at something and it's a creative endeavor, Gemini. So this is the King of Wands. So he's an artist, but there's many ways to be an artist. Like there's so many, our life is our work of art basically. So you've been working at something. Let's see where this goes. What's going on for now in the present here? We have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. You've been thinking about something and you're not quite seeing the light. It's like you're like standing in a shallow pool where nothing is really clear. The water is very blurry and there's a lot of mental processing about it. Like your mind is speeding. And at the same time, you have this like disconcert. That's what's going on presently. But we also have the Hermit card, and this means that you are actually able to go within. Like many of us don't have a choice with the current situation. But this is, this guy, and this is such a beautiful card I have to show you. He's holding the Virgo and the Sagittarian card. So this can be a teacher that comes in for you, or somebody, like it doesn't have to be like a literal teacher, authority figure in a classical sense, but this can be a Virgo or a Sagittarius who plays an important role here for you, who shines a light, a different light on the case, who is a support for you in this mental process that you are going through. Know, Gemini, that thoughts, they serve a purpose when they are there. It's when we go in loops and in circles that it's no longer bearable or that it's no longer serving us. But a thought, when it is produced, we should thank it as well. Like, we shouldn't do anything, that's the wrong word. But these are informations that we are downloading and that are helping us on the path. So whatever you are mentally going through in this moment, know that there is a purpose and that there is light for you here. This also has a very bright star here, and there's a connection between Sagittarius and Aquarius. Aquarius, the healer. So it's as if you're working through this to be a brighter light, to step into your light. What is Gemini letting go of? Seven of Swords, and inviting in the Magician. Okay, yeah, that's pretty clear. So the Seven of Swords. See, this is this woman walking away, man, woman, this is gender neutral, into the moonlight. And we have a new moon, so this is like letting go of the process. Like, you've been thinking about this. This is a moment of and in any case, so when there is a new moon in your 12th house, which is everything that lies hidden, it's this psyche, it's these archetypes that you did not confront. It's the bondage to the personality that can be transformed into service, into your work, in how you are going to be. Because every human, just by being born, is a healing light on this planet. So this is you walking away from the excess of thought. And you're walking away quite elegantly, I like to state. Moon is represented here. You're walking towards a harvest. You want to invite in this energy of the magician. He can create anything from nothing, from everything actually, from these magic ingredients that constitute this earth, the fire, the water. Well, my flame went out here, but the earth, like I have all the elements present here, and through the Akashic records, through Akasha, through ether, whatever is, and all the things that there is that pours into matter for creation. So you're inviting in this energy of the creator, of you as the artist of your life, and also the practice of stepping from the intellect, from mentalizing too much, into your third eye, your intuition. What you intuitively feel is the right thing. Let me see what we are working towards. I'm going to continue to pull. I feel like it's right here for us. Yeah, you're working towards temperance. Towards, this is also Sagittarius. I feel like you're teaching yourself something. You're learning something. It's quite profound. It's quite profound what you're learning. It's unexpected as well. And maybe it's patience, because this is a card about patience as well. And it is the kind friend of time. And Gemini, it's a sign of busyness, of creating a lot of activity in the mind, physically, like there's a lot of thoughts and it's fast moving. So this is you learning to just like take a bath. Right? It's a new moon in Taurus. It's about the senses. It's about feeling. Gemini is people. It's soul friends. It's activity. It's like chatter as a child. So there's many expressions of that busyness. But it's as if you're on a journey to learn calm and peace and the treasure that it is to walk through life with a calmer mind. So that's a beautiful perspective and a beautiful potential to work towards. I'm going to use the classical deck to draw you a journey of change. How is Gemini going to change throughout the cycle, end of April, all through May? I think it's right here. Wow, okay. We have the Hermit repeated here at the beginning of this cycle. So this is going within to shine your light after you do the processing within. So this is a new start in addressing your psyche. What is going on there? What are the loose ends? Where did you not clean your closet? Because the North Node is going to go in Gemini, and this is where as a collective we're going to learn how to establish correct human relationships. Now we're North Noding in Cancer, so this is nurturing, learning how to care for one another, and this coronavirus in that is an actor in that play. So this is you studying something new. You're studying something new. A new life philosophy is coming to you. This can come from a person. This can also come from a end of a relationship, which can be an end of a relationship with a significant other. Maybe this time of confinement brought to light that there is an end of a cycle there, and that you actually can embrace this to learn more about yourself, because these are huge shifts in consciousness. We learn through relationships. They are our mirrors. We learn by being with a partner, by being with somebody that we love, or that we fall out of love with. If there is such a thing, because obviously closure, it's an illusion. You can always go back, but I feel like with you there is something that you didn't quite finish with someone. and you are wanting to create something new and have this new life philosophy where you are a more patient being. Not that you did not have great patience in other things before, but you're going, like, this is like, it's very interesting because we have all this wands and all this unified energy. And Gemini is a dual sign. It's a sign of choice, of having that kind of twin, that other us. And this is how Gemini learns as well, by relating. So maybe it's been complicated for you because you have not been able to do that so much. At the other hand, like, we have this virtual space now, and Gemini is very connected to that. It rules the internet, and we have Venus there. So everything that is media, that is communication, is flowing right now. So I see like a great opportunity that is coming to light here. From the space of like you working out your psyche, it seems like you're gonna have a great inspiration of something that you want to create, Gemini. And this can be given to you through this relationship, through this other person. It doesn't have to be a lover. But I do feel like with Venus in your sign there, if you are a sun or ascendant, or even like Venus, Gemini, Moon Gemini, this is about true love coming through. True love coming into your energy. I'm gonna wait until that motorcycle passes. So it seems that you are going to get something of spirit, you know, something that is divinely delivered to you. An inspiration. I would like to draw a clarifier for this Ace of Wands. What is this inspiration about? Is this like... Because this can be a new person coming in, a new Venus, a new love coming in, a fire sign. Six of Wands and Princess of Swords. So it can also be an air sign, a fellow Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Or fire sign, we have fire again. And this is victory. This is victorious energy that we have like with this new person. So we have that energy of a new person, of a significant other, because this is the harmony of male, female, and these are energies. I'm not talking about like we have to be straight. We can be anything, especially in these times. Like we've come to embrace all kinds of relationships, and it's not about any like. We can learn as much through a significant friendship as through a lover's relationship. Sometimes and that's also the patience and the endurance and the commitment to things that bring that to light. So you're gonna go with it. I mean, like, if this is a person that comes in, you're gonna go with it. If it's a creative project, you're gonna go for it. It's like you are taking it on a journey to the pyramids, to your inner temple. So you're going on the path with this newness, because it's all wands. It's all one stick or one sword. Princess of Swords as well, Ace of Swords. So it's spirit as well. So it's like coming from above. You can meet this person through the virtual space. It's like removing the parties online, and it seems that is where it is for you, Gemini, because then we have wonderful 10 of Cups for you. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is the Sabian symbol for this new moon in Taurus, and it seems like you've got it. So whatever this new moon, because this is the card basically for your new moon, and it's gonna start with this emotional satisfaction, and this is all wishes fulfilled. All the cups are full. It's like you want a bit of, you want a cup, you want to share a cup. I've got many, I've got 10. So that is you at the end of this cycle. So patience, and it's as if you are going to feel where actually not jumping from one thing to another. We're sticking with one idea. Look at all these swords and wands unified. We're sticking with one thing is going to bring you that satisfaction. This is about discipline and action. I think this is a wonderful message for you to end. Beautiful, Gemini. I'm so happy for you. Please do leave a comment if this resonates with you. Subscribe. This is a new channel. It's called Unfold Your Soul. Been reading the cards for many years, but it's my new baby. And that was again motorcycle. Yeah, movement for you. Movement for you. Thank you ever so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I see you next month. Aho. Namaste.